This is Anna Salas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're returning, thank you for stopping by, and welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. It's really helpful in terms of getting the information out. So you already know my readings are intuitive. They are not gender specific. I've organized my readings as a form of jazz. I'm just translating current energies. I use a variety of decks, and this is going to be a reading for divine masculine, divine feminine. There are no set timeline changes here, but there are some really beautiful and interesting dynamics at work if you're on a sacred union journey or identify as a twin flame. Okay, so where are we? If you haven't yet watched it, please watch the video related to the Unforgiven Mother. This is a massive archetypal energy that's being cleared right now, and this began just before the full moon, and it was very intense over this past weekend. Very important information there if you're a twin flame, if you're on a sacred union journey, because if you have the Unforgiven Mother, also known as Spider Woman, operating in your lineage, the Unforgiven Mother is a lineage of the dark feminine. So you are going to want to watch that video, and the full-length version of that video is available on my Patreon page at no cost. Do go check it out. The link is in the description box. So I did also a blog post on what the Unforgiven Mother archetype looks like operating in your life, and I'm going to be doing some more writing about it following this reading. I probably won't get to it until maybe later tonight, tomorrow, but it will be on my Patreon page. This is an incredibly important, huge template of the dark feminine that all of us who are on the twin flame adventure or the sacred union journey, we will be clearing this, and it will be a more intense process for you if you actually have some of your own soul history or ancestral lineage or DNA lineage tied into this energetic template of the Spider Woman. So this reading is going to be about what has transpired since the beginning of that healing. That archetype began. It's about 10 days ago. I first started journaling about it. It came up for me around the 8th, 7th, 8th. Excuse me, even sooner, I think. I'd have to check my journal. But this has been such an intense process that it has really opened me up to physically purging, which I haven't done for several years now on this journey. So let's get started. Here we have the divine masculine energy. Here we have the divine feminine energy. The energies that they are both working with in their dynamic, and then things that they're working on individually as expressions of their own journey. So let's get started. For the physical energy, we have the zebra. Now, I'm going to hold these cards up. We've got glare, I've got camera distance. It's always a challenge to get these done in my little tiny space. So hopefully you can see these. I'll find out soon enough. Never quite sure where to put the cards. Let's try right here. So for your physical etheric energy, divine masculine, again, not gender specific, you have the zebra. And this is beautiful because this is the integration of duality. Here we have literally black and white, working together as a beautiful, coherent design in an embodied physical animal that doesn't fight itself or doesn't try to, the white stripes trying to kill the black stripes or the black stripes trying to kill the white stripes. We have unity in this animal within the dynamic of the the black and white duality matrix. For the emotional level here, we have the lion energy, the lion spirit. Look, first of all, look how dynamic this zebra energy is. It's looking right at whatever it is, it's staring it down. I like to think it's looking at the unforgiven mother and just saying, I see you, I get you, I know you, and I'm on it. Doing my part of healing this template. And then here you have the lion energy, which is the beautiful, serene, regal energy of the lion, which is not going to use 1 ounce more energy or power than it takes to get the job done. So that's you, Divine Masculine. You are really calm, focused, full of feeling your power, feeling energized, and also with the unicorn, feeling your very special spiritual connection, your soul's connection to your body and to Source and to Gaia. And you know, there's all kinds of ways that can be expressed. And each one of us is deciding what form our spirituality is being expressed through right now. This is especially important as we come up onto the Halloween Team Dark. It's like their New Year's parade. I always think of it as Team Dark's New Year's parade. Trick or treat, Halloween, all of that energy. But here you are, Divine Masculine, looking pretty balanced and pretty secure and confident and awake, aware, and knowing what your instinctive, impulsive, and spiritually guided movements are going to be for the next, we could take this for the next week. I think these readings are good for an indefinite period of time. But for some of us, we might recognize that these current energies will move through us in about a 7-day period. All right, so that's you, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine. Here you are with Dolphin, Peacock, and Phoenix. So this is, again, I'm trying to make it so that you can see these cards. The Dolphin energy is your emotional space. You are feeling liberated and freed up, even if you're feeling emotional and watery. Because this is the thing, if you're working through the Unforgiven Mother archetype and you're healing that, you're going to notice that there's a distinction if you're someone who's grown up with a mother who was just fearful because of the time that she was raised in, when women were not encouraged to be confident. They were encouraged to be silent and demure. And so you're going to know whether your mother was a woman who was limited by fear, or whether your mother was a woman who limited you by actual negative intentionality toward you. And you do need to watch my full video so you understand what I'm talking about. But here you are, in either case, Divine Feminine, feeling emotionally free, feeling energized, feeling playful, and in flow. So whatever your flow has been, it's probably coming to you now as somewhat improved. Next we have out the Peacock, and this is you in your etheric and physical body. You're aware of how beautiful you are. You're aware of how you can be a diva, and how you can be cocky, and how you can be gorgeous. but you're also aware of the elegant natural beauty that you carry organically, and you're feeling this, and it feels great. And you're in, I like these, and these are like these feathers sticking up at the crown, or like antenna. And here you are facing your emotional body going, oh really? Oh, we're happy. Oh, we're glad. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a beautiful exchange, and I'm delighted to receive such wonderful information coming from my emotional body into my etheric and mental body. So this peacock card is very much a card of self-concept. And this is a self-concept of a divine feminine that's feeling very, very comfortable in her own skin and very beautiful. And we have out the phoenix. And this is, for me, an amazing validation of the energy that's gone on with clearing the template of the Unforgiven Mother, because this is a powerful energy of transformation and using fire to burn away what is incomplete, unhealthy, need of expanded consciousness, in need of bigger energy. And here it is. So this is you, divine feminine, feeling your emotional body is liberated and coming back to equilibrium. Your self-identity right now, in terms of how you view yourself, is very, very positive and strong and powerful, and also, you know, a little prissy, a little precious, which is cute. But behind these two kind of delightful energies is this powerful feminine energy that is coming in to assist Gaia in healing this Unforgiven Mother template. It is a bitch. So wonderful, because that puts you in a really strong position, divine feminine, to get this energy cleared out of your soul and life experience and out of your inner childhood psychic space. Because until you've done all this other purging that's been going on now for a couple of years, you're not going to even be able to see the Unforgiven Mother in your environment. It's so hard to take a look at it directly. And then it's even more challenging to open up fully to it and comprehend it within the context of the ascension journey. And then how you're going to be in relationship to that particular energy. So wonderful, wonderful transition for you, divine feminine, coming into this reading. Okay, now what are the core energies of this reading? All right, let's take a look. First, we have the Tower. So this is a validation of another template, a structure that is not aligned with source wholeness and source creation is being taken down. And it's always an opportunity. So it is the center of the storm. It is the energy that is engaged in taking something apart, so something new, a new foundation, a healthier foundation can replace it. And it's the beautiful indication of an end of a cycle. Now, what is coming down? What is coming down, looking at traditional tarot here, is the Pentacle energy. The Pentacle energy, isn't it interesting that the Five of Pentacles, for whatever reason, should be associated with the concept of lack? Why 5? Why 5? Not really sure about the answer to that question. But in traditional tarot, the Five of Pentacles tells the story of living, not having one's needs met, living out in the cold, being left out in the cold. And for me, this is absolutely what the Unforgiven mother, spider woman energy is about. For me, if I want to look at it from my perspective as a healer, each one of these pentacles represents an energy body field and a chakra. First chakra, second chakra, third chakra, fourth chakra, fifth chakra. You may have all of these chakras completely blocked by your unforgiven mother archetypal energy. That lineage will put you in this position. You may come out of it temporarily, but it's only always an incomplete cycle. It may last a few months, maybe even a few years, but eventually the unforgiven mother is not going to allow you, especially if you're a divine feminine, to surpass her in any metric of abundance, any metric of happiness. She will not. She will be in a really creepy, competitive, jealous, codependent relationship with you, in which for a long time she's like your cheerleader and your supplier, but when the truth is seen clearly, she's actually taking energy. She's taking from you. She's literally taking your pentacles, because this is how she doesn't have this for herself. She has to borrow your energy in order to feel complete, or even to have a sense of self. And that, of course, is going to leave you feeling in lack, left out in the cold, and confused about why you don't seem to have any power to manifest a full, healthy, abundant, sustainable, and stable life for yourself. So do take a look at my video and ask yourself some pretty interesting questions. Now, next out, following the Tower, we have the King of Pentacles coming in. And for me, this represents the divine masculine and source and divine feminine coming together in king energy to take back the energy that is the fundamental energy that is distorted by the unforgiven mother. So this is a healing. This for me is a sign of strong healing influence coming in the core of this reading. All right, now we have the turn of the Wheel of Fortune. So this pentacle coming in with this consciousness and awareness about the unforgiven mother, hope you can see this, generates a turn in the Wheel of Fortune. And instead of spinning distress and disharmony, you're going to have a new opportunity to actually create something that is fully and wholly your own, that you only will share if you choose to. You will not be manipulated by guilt. You will not be shamed into sharing. It's almost like the unforgiven mother demands a tithe. If you come into the circle and you're fully bringing who you are and you're giving, all flows naturally. But when that goes awry, it's a good idea to ask, what is happening? Is the dark feminine somehow has the dark feminine entered your circle? Either in the form of your chakras or in the form of your circle of the life you are co-creating. It's a good time to take a look. But here we have a turning of the wheel, and we have some healing happening as an outflow of the Tower. And then we have Judgment, and this is a divine intervention. I feel this is definitely a part of the moving through and cleaning out this unforgiven mother, spider woman archetype. There's a lot of information available, and there's so many ways to look at it, and I encourage each one of us to go into guidance around this and ask our own questions and really seek inside for the answers. Because there are so many stories available and so many ways to interpret information. And I don't just want to be someone who points you in the direction of information that then isn't going to resonate with the depth and truth of who you are. I would just say, look around my channel. There may be some other videos that you can find that will clue you into what this is about. And I don't mean to be obscure, but I also don't want to come into this reading with the contamination of the unforgiven mother, who isn't going to let you find your own way and feel the empowerment of finding your own way. And if you want to tell me about it, great. And if you don't want to tell me about it, great. I'm just glad you're here and that we're communicating. Okay, so that we have divine intervention coming in to this dynamic. And another validating card that I brought out from the fairy oracles is the Singer of Initiation. I have not been through a process this intense in, oh my gosh, in a really, really long time. This has been intense. It's been an absolute into the bone regression of the entire building of my life, and being aware of the influence of the dark feminine from my mother's side of the family. Okay, so here's the initiation, and we're in it, and some of you are going to be more in it than others, so take really good care of yourselves. I just have to write a blog post about it, otherwise this reading will be too long. Okay, now, next out we have, just turn these over. For the Divine Masculine, what are the new energies coming in? Because this unforgiven mother energy interferes with your union. It is the unforgiven mother lineage that will bring in a false twin catalyst to keep you out of a healthy, sustainable, truly loving, open, intelligent, and spiritually connected relationship. So here we have the Divine Masculine holding up, co-creating and building blocks, taking this tower down, and now moving with the new energies to build a new, stronger foundation, and to co-create with his Divine Feminine in this new structure. So that's beautiful. Okay. Excuse my cough, but I have to tell you, my throat chakra and my chest, my primal physical weakness, which is a result of a near drowning when I was 5. Whenever I visit this dark feminine energy, it brings up that wound, and my body gets triggered. All right, so next we have out for we have the King of Cups. So this is unconditional love coming from the masculine energy, which is showing up in a loving intention to co-create with fundamentally healthy building energy. So the King of Cups is here for the masculine. That's connected to spirituality. Next we have out the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of divine truth. And this is a validation of your emotional strength right now, Divine Masculine, with the Lion energy. You are ready. You are ready to fight, defend, to cut, and to lay your sword down if it isn't needed. So there you are, showing up in the reading in that way, which is beautiful. And then we have the sun. Wow, okay. So this is a lovely validation of the zebra, the embodied energy of unifying duality in an embodiment of black and white is the goal of one of the major goals of our ascension journey. It is bringing the sun of wholeness, the sun of unity into our embodiment. Bringing this beautiful energy of the brand new human who is awake and aware and knows who they are in their own wholeness, and knows that duality is a system of separation that is not based in anything having anything to do with source creation. So I love how this baby is looking here, and the zebra energy is looking very forward and feeling, you know, like this King of Cups and this sword is here to really nurture and love and protect this new human infant. So there you go. So Divine Masculine, this is you. You may be feeling a really nice sense of balance right now. You may be feeling emotionally available and strong and very optimistic about where your own soul path is leading you. And you're feeling like your inner child, your inner masculine is connected and helping you find your way with a lot of pleasure and joy and fun. All right, now next we have, so this is beautiful because these energies are leading, the Tower is leading not only to the wheel of shift in the wheel of fortune, but now it's opening up even into a bigger expansion into the world, into a new world of perception. A new world of perception. Very beautiful, very, very powerful. So Divine Masculine, this is you feeling the turn of the wheel, bringing you into the world in a very balanced, steady, stable, kind of relaxed. I mean, this is sweet. This gentleman here in this card, he's kind of looking like the lion, right? He's just relaxed, doing his thing. He doesn't have a thing to worry about. All is in good hands. Okay. So we have the World. And then we have, we have the Six of Swords in alignment with this Ace of Swords opportunity for a new beginning in how we think about who we are in the world, how we think about our relationships. And we're moving toward a whole new world of thought and ideas and opportunities that really may be new to us, and we're moving out onto calmer waters after the Tower. And this is a in this boat there is a family, and they are together. And they're also combining with the sword energy, they're combining the wand energy of fire, and they're combining the consciousness, emotional energy of water. Very nice. All right, Divine Masculine, you guys are rocking. Woo! Okay, cool. So this is great. This is the new opportunity coming with this beautiful, enlightened, awakened, new human baby that's been nurtured and supported by the King of Cups. Here comes a new, beautiful opportunity for love with the Ace of Cups. And this isn't just about romantic love. For me, this is the new Ace of Cups. That this baby, this inner child, and remember, you're both working these energies on both sides of the union. This is the cup of love that becomes available when the unforgiven mother archetype is no more. Okay, so now let's see what we have over here in balance for the Divine Feminine. First, we have message in a bottle for guidance, which I think is really beautiful. This is a kind of a sense of my individuality is in a see-through container. I'm floating along in the flow of consciousness and the flow of so much beautiful emotional energy. And the message in my bottle is, here I am. Here I am. This is stunning. I think that's such a nice validation for the dolphin energy. Here I am, ready to play, ready to co-create, ready to move, ready to find myself in new environments and new situations. So here we go. That's very nice. And then we have mending. So here we have two feminine energies that are working together. And I think with regard to the unforgiven mother, this is the inner child and the mature woman mending the damage that is caused by the unforgiven dark feminine spider woman. And this is a 5-2, this is a 52, that's a 7 here. So we're going from the message in the bottle, which is a 1-5, a 6, to a 7. So there is movement, there is flow, there is healing. Okay, so next out for the Divine Feminine, yes, we have the 8 of Wands. This is passionate, new energy coming in, communication, things opening up. And again, this is very much a response to the energies that have been released with the healing of the unforgiven mother and the lineage. Just opening up this pathway is going to release a tremendous amount of energy, flow, connection, communication, opportunities. This is just beautiful. Then we have we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So we have the King of Pentacles here in the spine of the energy of this reading, supporting the shift from lack consciousness into a clear, abundant space of relationship with the earth and her resources. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out with the beautiful peacock energy. This is very, very nice validation. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded. She loves and appreciates beauty and form and material things. She appreciates these things, and here she is. I like to think she's holding this new baby here, and she's nurturing it. This new baby that is freed from the oppression of the unforgiving mother is being nurtured by abundance. All right, and then we have, that's you, Divine Feminine. It's coming. I know we've all been saying it's been coming for weeks, but it actually really is coming. So here under the Phoenix now, confirming the Phoenix, isn't that beautiful? We have the Lovers here. We have the Lovers, which I feel is a reflection of the beautiful sound creations that are coming from the divine intervention of both the Phoenix and the Judgment. And here we have the mirroring here of the Lovers being so supported by the creative energies and being nurtured and supported in their journey. This is a really challenging journey. There isn't anything harder. I mean it, there isn't anything harder. I have had dear friends and lovers die. and leave me. And those experiences, I mean, the twin flame journey at its most intense is equivalent to going through that kind of death and opening of the heart. It truly is. So here you are, building on that. And next out we have, now we have the Two of Cups. Now we're bringing it in from the etheric, from the spiritual. We're bringing it down into 3D reality or 5D reality, depending on where you're mostly living these days. And there's a recognition that availability to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, to be appreciated, not through manipulation, not through guilt, not through shame, not through codependency. The opportunity has arrived. And there's communication about it. I mean, this is really sweet. Look at this. You have this beautiful dolphin energy and this wonderful energy of communication, and then we have people connecting in the real world and sharing the best of who they are with each other. So I really hope you can see these cards. God, this is the, I don't know. It'll, one day my camera setup will be better. Hopefully you guys are hanging in there. I'm really impressed that you watch and that you share comments and stuff. It's so great that you do that. Now, look, now we have the Queen of Wands. So in addition to this beautiful, confident in her own body, capable of enjoying beauty and of stability and of nurturing life, not creating and destroying it. Now we have the Queen of Wands, which reflects the beautiful transformation of sexual energy once the unforgiven mother is out of the dynamic of your DNA, your emotional body, your physical body, your psychic structures, and your deepest psychology. This is a workout, but here she is. She's showing up strong here. This is great. There is sacred sexuality and passion available for a healthy relationship once the unforgiven mother has been transformed in our lives. Now here we have the Four of Wands, so we have a lovely progression here into a stable, secure, harmonious relationship. This is the progression now. We're going from the burning off of the dark feminine, the spider woman, burning off all of her webs in your life and psychological and energetic bodies, and then we have the beautiful divine intervention and the lovers supporting this growth on a spiritual and emotional psychic level. And now we have the connection and the building and the stability of coming together in a commitment to be whole, to a commitment to be whole and truthful and transparent and to trust each other. As we learn to love, we human beings really don't know how to love. This is something that we're learning right now as part of this ascension journey. Okay, so then we're going to jump back over to the Divine Masculine, and we have a couple of the Fairy Oracle card validation. The Divine Masculine, for a while now, because the Divine Feminines have been leading the way, the Divine Feminine has been feeling a little bit like he got himself into a Rubik's Cube, a spiritual Rubik's Cube, an emotional Rubik's Cube, a psychological Rubik's Cube, of possibly a physical Rubik's Cube, and he has been trying to figure out what the solutions are. And he's been trying to do that in any number of ways. Now this card, the undressing of the salad, and with these cards that we see here right now, this very simple reading, is a validation that he has found his path and he's on it. This is beautiful. Good for you, Divine Masculine. All right, now, and here we have Geo the Slow. He's taking his time. He's not going to be tricked or deceived again by the dark feminine or by a female catalyst twin energy. He's just going to take his time and keep his eyes open and stay balanced and grounded so he can tell who's who and what's what and where he's going to bring this cup of love. Where is he going to bring it, and how is he going to share it, and who is he going to share it with? He's not being interested in being manipulated by a dark feminine catalyst, twin catalyst, any more than any female divine feminine is interested in being abused and hurt and disappointed and sucker punched by a false twin catalyst, even though there's growth. Even though you will benefit, and I've been through it, who needs it? We just don't need it. We're coming out of this space where we're letting go of the belief that we need lessons or that we need punishment or that we need sacrifice in order to be whole. So good for you, Divine Masculine, because you're taking your time here and you're looking everything over, feeling your way through it with all these wonderful tools that are here for you to use for that purpose. And then lastly, we have out, here you are with the Three of Wands. And so you're ready for your ship to come in, your 5D, you're on that rainbow bridge, you're ready. You're on the lookout for the new growth. You've got that one steady wand, and you've planted your 2 spare wands, and you're ready. You're ready. And then here, coming in on the other side, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have all of this wand energy coming in to meet you in your willingness to build and grow, and build something together. And the communication feels loving, it doesn't feel manipulative, it isn't scary, it isn't too intense, it's also open. It's all good stuff. All right. So that's a result of your figuring out how to be on your path. And at the same time that you're on your path, how to be open to the other energies and adventures and opportunities that are coming your way. And yes, and look, this leads to the 10 of Cups for you. This is gorgeous. So this is beautiful. This is... the 10 of Cups for me represents the expression of the human love in all of its available formations. Parent-child, sibling, couples, friends, all of this is represented in the 10 of Cups. So this is just a wonderful outcome for you, Divine Masculine, because in this energy you may be expanding into a world that includes safe friendships with other masculine energies, safe friendships with other feminine energies that are don't come along to sabotage you or throw you off your path. Distract you from your path, pull you off your path. So this is really a wonderful outcome for you, Divine Masculine. This is very much about co-creating and building a good new foundation coming out of this Tower moment. Because with this Tower card, both you and the Divine Feminine have been through the Tower. Not just one of you, both of you have been through the Tower. It's may shown up in your life in with different features, but you've both been through a tearing down and a clearing, so that something healthy and beautiful could be built together. And that can take many forms. It could just be a weekend project. We're not necessarily talking about a lifetime of anything together. This is the beauty of learning how to love this way. We stop grasping because we no longer are fearful that we're worthy of being loved. So love can come in so many different beautiful forms, and we're just ready to receive it and participate and share it and be grateful for it. Now, for the Divine Feminine, look, we have the Chariot. So with all of this energy here that's come through for you, look at you moving forward here with, again, having mastered duality. This is exciting. Look at this. Because here you have this zebra who's embodying unity. He's embodying, this is a masculine energy embodying the black and white checkerboard matrix all stretched out in, a beautiful, natural, organic skin that is not committing murder or suicide on itself. Because it has crazy ideas about what it means to be human and who's not. So here we have your Divine Feminine coming. She is liberated from this unforgiving mother energy, and man, she is a hauling horses to come and meet you in this energy. This is just gorgeous, very healthy, very strong, very dynamic, very empowered, very balanced. Balanced, balanced, balanced. Oh, I so hope you can see these cards. Okay. And then we have out for her. Now this is what has come because the Unforgiven Mother is absolutely a soul shrinker. And here we have the Divine Feminine. She has come out of this dynamic and she's on the move. Right? So this is being healed and mended, and she's now on the move and healing this in it very quickly. And then next out we have the Singers of the Chalice, which has been helping, hope you can see it, helping to heal this Spider Woman, Unforgiven Mother, dissolve and just take that template apart, send it back to source. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Absolutely. She is so ready to bring this energy forward to you, Divine Masculine. And this is her inner child. Now, your Divine Feminine, if you've met her or if you know, there are maybe children, real children, embodied children involved, but this is the energy of the inner healthy feminine energy that's coming to say hey to the baby, right? And here we have the natural pairing here of the King and Queen of Cups. So for those of you who are more into the traditional tarot, the Queen of Cups represents the physical features of unconditional love, and the King of Cups is a masculine energy who is expressing the features of unconditional love. So here we have a union here in the reading, and this is great. And we also have the King and Queen of Pentacles. All right, now the last card out, interestingly enough, is this 0 point card. And for me, I am so glad to see this card because I have really been through it in the last week to 10 days on so many levels, and I will be sharing that in my blog post on Patreon. But for me, this is what the Tower brings. It brings expansion, clear, clean, new consciousness. This is beautiful. This is, and in this space in between, we have an initiation, beautiful. We have the turning of the wheel of fortune, beautiful. And we have judgment, which I feel is calling this 0 point, new opportunity, brand spanking new creation energy coming into divine masculine's life and divine feminine's life to do wonderful, beautiful things with this energy, to bring them into a space of stability and abundance and good fortune and a beautiful spiritual relationship that is guided, and they have help on staying on their path. So while we started this energy out with the Tower, we end this reading with 0 point energy. Accomplished, finished, done, handled. And the union is stronger and healthier, more balanced, and weathered a tremendously challenging process. Designed, what was happening before this Tower was that the union would have remained in separation for who knows how long, for your timelines just wouldn't have worked out. Missed trains, you know what I mean? Missed boats, trains, and planes. Okay. So lastly, we have a little bit of guidance. I'm going to put that right there. For the divine feminine, we have happy, happy. So this is, I would say, yeah, we have the divine feminine is definitely moving toward her happiness after having done tremendous work mending from, and there may be more to do, but you're on your way, mending from the unforgiven mother. So here we have this happy, happy. And for the divine masculine, we have loyal heart. This is the 10 of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups. Moving to the 10. I mean, this is beautiful. And the King of Cups. Really balancing with the divine feminine and such a deep and beautiful and powerful etheric spiritual connection with the unicorn. Something precious and priceless and rare. The loyal heart. And that loyal heart is indeed being offered with this cup. This new opportunity for love. So there you have the reading. And I have to tell you, I feel better now. I feel better having let the current energies come through me. Man, it has been just brutal. Last couple of days have been brutal. They've been absolutely brutal. All right, I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Not all of my readings are going to resonate with everybody. And you all know that there are many places for you to seek out an intuitive reading or a tarot reading that is shorter, provides less detail, and takes you quick, especially if you're looking for where's my honey, where's my money, and where's my funny. All right, well, that's not me. I'm not that reader. All right, thank you very much. Please do leave a comment, and please do like and share. It's so helpful for me to just have a sense that this information is touching people, and I do know that it is. It's not going to touch everybody because I go really deep, and I'm not a superficial reader. All right, thank you very much for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.